Okay, here we are back in Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Where we last left off, we have Hitomi's spaceship, and we are going to go into Information Guy Island. The reason why I'm choosing this one, in case you're wondering, is this is where the store will appear that competes with the one that you would have gotten from Rubik. I don't think it's a one-to-one exactly, but this is the next best place. Now we can get into random battles, I believe. I do not have the bubble, so if there are fights, we should be able to get into them. Here we go. So you just get random crap if you do this one, mostly about brains, I think, since it's a zombie. We'll do that one, cryo, and we'll just hit him with Mjolnir. So this guy is actually a little durable. Jimmy must revert to his delinquent ways. So yeah, I'm not really worried about Lars in the slightest. He'll regen. So I'm going to swap over to Sunflower because they're all undead. Didn't really want to max this one here just yet, but hey, push comes to shove. So I'm thinking Jimmy actually does more with his ray gun than he does with Sunshine. Okay, we can't go that way. That could be a little rough if we go in there. If we're even allowed in there. Or not. So, accessory time. Ah, that sucks. I need more barf packs. We'll give it to him. Yeah, that'll have to do. So I think I'm willing to let Jimmy get sick. Andrew's the one I'm worried about due to him being so damn squishy. We're gonna fight this in bear form. Because I assume the boss is right here. Ursine Jimmy can almost one-shot these things. So yeah, we're going back into Sunflower for the moment. Yeah, I think Jimmy actually does do more damage with his ray gun. The important thing is if I do run into the totem by chance, I can, that's him right there. So he's gonna bring in his zombies. Welcome to the RNG. So, this is by far one of the worst fights I've played in any RPG ever, and I'd like to say I'm exaggerating, but no, this fight should have been caught in playtesting. It is seriously that bad. So his whole gimmick is counterattacks, and summoning guys will one-shot you. If you try to use AoE to kill those guys who will one-shot you, then you die to counterattacks. In the event you don't, they just overwhelm you and one-shot you. So, hopefully you can see the whole conflict of interest here. Do the comforting smile. I just got a toxicosis. We'll go with pulverizing light. So Jimmy's gonna get hit here. Should also mention you have to fight this guy twice if you only want to represent the game. Yes, it's that freaking bad. So odds are here he's going to revive everyone. I'm going to do an Undulate. They cap out at 6, so hopefully you realize 6 one-shots on 4 party members. Yeah, that's not going to end well for the party. If he does his AoE Magic Reflect, I'm screwed anyway, so yeah. Or his AoE Physical Counter. That's the other one that screws you over hard. He's also going to abuse status effects later in the fight, so don't think that's it. It seriously does get worse. I'm getting really lucky with the crits here. Jimmy's dead. So I'm thinking about going flower here. So we can use the Comforting Smile to heal. And the only reason I'm doing this is because none of them have telegraphed that they're going to do the insta-kill. Right there was the AoE Magic Shield, so if I use Thermal Bomb, Combust, or a handful of other moves, GG. So B is creeping towards us, and in this form I can't one-shot him. Well, I can't kill him, I should say. Once he starts doing the whole mind control thing, I'm done. Especially if he mind controls multiple people, which he can do, because as far as I know, there's no way to prevent or cure mind control. If there is, the game doesn't tell you. Guard. So I'd say it's time. he's gonna get hurt here, but it's fine. Let's give him the high five. Get the toxic going afterwards, and here we need to undulate. As soon as he uses the mind control, I'm done. And the sapper is just going to revive all of his zombies right here. That's only 600 damage approximately. So Andrew can't hit him this time, but Jimmy will. And a lucky crit. So the only reason I won this is because he did not use the status effect. Had he used that, I would have had 0 chance. This fight is 100% RNG, I'm afraid. And we have to fight him a second time later on to get 100% of the game. So you get the Encyclopedia, which is a physical weapon for Andrew. You get Scare Tactic, and the Witch's Heart. We can look at him here. Special item. What's the outfit? Manual. So Scare Tactic is a group startle, punch Tanaka only, 3-turn cooldown, and since you realize, hey, you get this after punch has left, that means, yeah, you're gonna get him back. Very, very cool move, tactic, manual, what we're gonna call it. It would be extremely helpful if you were up against the Beach Bay, but get it this late in the game. And then the Trinket, which is hard. So we can give that to Andrew. And he's a pretty potent mage now. So the reason why you want to go through this entire headache is this. Welcome to Information Village. It's me, Information Guy. Of course, there are lots of Information Guys, and I'm just one of them. You see, Information Guys aren't people at all. We're actually a species of short-tailed monkeys. We've evolved to each memorize a passage of human language. Why? So we can distract people and steal their bananas. Would you like me to repeat that? I don't understand how these Information Guys have formed a society. Maybe they're just around people long enough so that they can mimic them. Well, no matter how you look at it, this is the most annoying place on Earth. The Information Guys just won't stop repeating the same stuff over and over. I'm happy my journey has taken me to all sorts of places, but I kinda wish I would have skipped this one. Still send Mom a postcard, not that she ever writes back. Where everyone swing back and smile. Hey, why are you looking at me like that? If you're feeling down about something, you can talk to me about it. That's what friends do. You're being unusually quiet, man. But hey, if you're dealing with something, then you've gotta get through it. Yeah, you've gotta get through it. I don't want to get in your way, but I'm here if you need me. So in case you didn't see that video, his sister died. I'm the oldest living Information Guy. I'm 23 years young. You might think that this makes me the elder of the village, but I'm just like everyone else. You see, Information Guys sure do talk a lot, but they never listen to anyone. Even me. Of course, even if they did listen, it's not like they can understand me. We do just sort of repeat things. Why, the words I'm saying now are complete nonsense to me. And I've been saying them for years. Life is funny like that. Something else that makes no sense to me. Did you know that there are secret furniture sets? Try to pair up similar things. For instance, maybe if you had a bunch of lamps, your room would brighten up. But you want to know about all the other secret sets too. Well, I don't know anything about them. If I had to guess though, I'd say there are probably 10 of them. This is where we use forgotten tapes to learn piecemeal English. Sometimes the facts we learn are useful, most of the time they're not. Here's something. Do you have advanced calculus? It's a weapon for Andrew with mysterious properties. Well, consider those properties mysterious no longer. First, you have to subtract Andrew's current HP from his max HP. The final digit of the solution affects a hidden modifier for Andrew's physical hits. Basically, the higher the final digit, the more damage you'll do. Of Of course, if all happens to end in a 7, well, lucky numbers make good things happen. So we don't actually have that book yet, but that's how it works, in case you're wondering. Hello, Jimmy. As you might have guessed, our adventure didn't go very well. My brother got us shipwrecked here. Could be worse. The people here are strange, but there are lots of bananas to eat. My brother seems happy too, which is the important thing. This is the town dump. We store our garbage here so we don't stink up the forest. I don't mind living here because I don't have a nose. Would you like me to repeat that? Well, would you look at who it is? Young Jimmy. I must thank you for getting me out of that funk. Thanks to you, I found my way to this marvelous island paradise. This young man, I believe that he goes by the name Information Guy, has impeccable taste, as you can see. He's also offered to let me live here rent-free. Well, he didn't offer because he kind of says the same thing all the time. Some gibberish, you see. I don't really pay attention. But he does have this marvelous statue of me, so I just assumed that he would be okay with me with living with his actual role model. Who wouldn't take that opportunity? Anyway, now that I've settled down, I thought it would be fun to open a little shop, so to speak. Perhaps you found a marvelous coin or two lying around. I distribute those out to lots of monsters, you know, as a promotional gimmick of sorts. Well, now you can use them to earn lots of marvelous merchandise. Let me see how many marvelous coins you have. Wow, you have at least 5 marvelous coins. You deserve something marvelous. Hey, it's a marvelous coin. What's that for? If you think about it, you got a marvelous coin for doing hardly anything at all. It's really quite the deal. Go back when you have 10 or more marvelous coins and give you something really and truly marvelous. You have at least 10. You deserve something marvelous. Marvelous Teleporter. With that device, you can teleport directly to me. Mr. Marvelous. Talk about convenient. Come back when you have 15 or more marvelous coins. I'll give you something really and truly marvelous. It's a marvelous statue. Put that somewhere to remind you of me, your good friend Mr. Marvelous. No home is complete without one. It's like the statue behind him, in case you're wondering. You have at least 20. Marvelous Phone. It's a very special phone. It can only dial one number, but it's the only number you need. The number for the Marvelous Hotline. Call when you need a little extra motivation. Come back when you have 30 or more coins. You have at least 30 coins. Marvelous Suit. I just had this one custom made. It will let you dress up as the classy hero, Mr. Marvelous. Great for conventions. I don't know if I have 40, though. No. Cap's at 60, in case you're wondering. So I have 38. As for the outfit, the marvelous suit right here, enemies are more likely to hit you. So you can see you don't get any stats from it. It can be handy for Lars if you're going to try the whole counter stance thing. It's just he's going to have a hard time surviving, which is why it sucks. Information Guy's too busy eating a banana to acknowledge you. Can I give you something, Jimmy? So you have the automatic slingshot, the hobo bag, first edition, leather-bound journal, heavy overalls, so let's see if I want all of these. That's 30, 60. Yeah, I have to spend 100,000. My journey's taking me to many strange places, but this is probably the strangest. Nobody wants to buy my merchandise. Maybe I should start selling bananas. The specter of death follows me wherever I go. I'm haunted by memories of death's icy touch on my shoulder. I know one day I'll fall into an abyss so deep I will not be able to claw my way out. The Information Guys are a fascinating bunch, don't you think? Despite their limited intelligence, they formed a type of pseudo-culture through mimicry and random chance. They're quite protective of their bananas, though. Sometimes they'll struggle to get sustenance. Anyway, now that it's safe outside, I suppose I'll return to Sacred Lantern to share my findings. So now we can do the Sacred Lantern stuff. My precious baby has learned his first words. I've never been prouder as a mother. Well, of course, I don't have the capacity to feel pride or any other human emotion, at least not self-consciously. Also, my son is just one out of a litter of about a dozen. He's just the only one who's still alive. Information Guys sure do die a lot, so we need a lot of babies to compensate. My job is to travel around the world and find all the bodies of the deceased Information Guys. Do you notice that Information Guys' bodies disappear after a while? That's all me. I'm quite good at my job. Honestly, it's been hard lately, but with the Information Guys not staying buried for long. Maybe that's my fault for finding that creepy totem. You know the one with the eyes that stare directly into your soul? Well, Well, I don't really have the cognitive abilities to determine what's safe from unsafe, so you can't blame me. I'm just an information guy after all. So I don't know if there are any guys around here or not. I will get into a fight the next time one pops to see if it's another zombie or not. Yeah, I'm not quite sold on whether or not that's a grinding spot. And just think, had we brought Cordelia's body here, she would have revived too. Assuming there was something left after Mr. Cat was done. We actually don't know that for certain. I don't think I talked about Mr. Cat was the monster in the dungeon of Legato Castle. That kind of tells you how dangerous he was. So we have to put Mjolnir aside. It's going to give him 10 more power. And I think these overalls would have been a little bit more helpful had I been able to use them before the totem. Let's see. Rad sneakers, automatic slingshot. For the time being, I'm going to continue using the wave cannon, but for the bosses, I'm going to swap in the slingshot. And then most of these things you could have bought from Rubik if you didn't screw up like I did and accidentally pushed the wrong button. But yeah, that wraps up this video. The only other thing might be if I want to do the World Library real quick. Let's see, World Library. That's the Kung Fu Tower. Dragon Castle we cleared out. That's the annoying dungeon. Secret dungeon. And then if you're ever lost, go here. Here's Mr. Beaver's thing. Here's what I'm looking for. So I don't actually know how you do the thing in Calm Valley yet. With the bull, that is. So we were talking about Rubik earlier, let's talk to Atlas. Oh. So the bank did close. What happened here? Welcome to the establishment. I'm no good at this. Wish Mom would put me to work at the back. Alice is a protective man. He's handsome enough. Now that Barack is old enough to take care of the inn, I can spend some time in a relationship again. Nice for her to have a new father figure. Think about my brother, Leia. Now I'm here with Papa. My thoughts should be on her. How's he doing? What's he seeing out there in the world? He used to have no desire to leave Cullen Valley, but now I wonder if his experience had made him a better man than me. Part of me thinks that's why I pursued Papa. Yep, Rubik is no more because I pushed the wrong button. So anyway, I'm going to go check out the World Library and I'll probably splice that in. I'm going after the loot that I didn't get the first time around because I didn't have the sustain to actually stay there. See you guys in a second. Okay, so we're at the Giant's Legs. Here's the libel if you need it.